Some places are not just haunted, they are cursed beyond redemption. Tonight, I bring you a tale of terrifying so unexplainable that even bravest souls hesitate to whisper its name. This is the story of a doomed traveler who dared to challenge the darkness lurking within the ruins of Bhangarh, India's most haunted fort. Listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not legend. It is real, and it is deadly. Nestled in the barren landscape of Rajasthan, India stands Bhangarh Fort, and famous for its terrifying hauntings. It is a place abandoned by time, where even the wind refused to linger. The warnings are clear. No one must stay after sunset. The India government has put up a sign, not as folklore, but as a decree of survival. Entry after dark is strictly forbidden. But in 2019, a thrilling-seeking vlogger named Ravi scooped at the tales. He set out to prove that fear was just a trick of the mind. Armed with cameras and bravado, they slipped past the barricades at midnight, ready to unravel the myth. For an hour, nothing happened. The air was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional results of the wind. Ravi laughed at the supposed terror, but then the temperature plummeted. The night became unnaturally still, as if the world itself was holding its breath. Then came the voice. A whisper, soft, melodic, and yet wrong. It came from the shadows calling their names. They spun around, expecting to see another intruder. But there was no one. The whispering grew louder, morphing into a chant, spoken in a tongue lost to time. Ravi turned to his friend, expecting a joke, but found only a face drained of colors, eyes winded in horror, locked onto something behind them. And then they saw her. A woman draped in a tattered black sari, standing under the moonlight. Her back was turned to them, her body frozen like a statue, too rigid, too unnatural. Sent chills down Ravi's spine. Summoning courage, he called out, "Who are ye?" Slowly, excruciatingly slow. The woman twisted her head around, completely backward. Her face was void of horror, black soulless eyes staring straight through them. When she opened her mouth, no human voice came out. Only a monstrous, guttural growl that vibrated through their bones. Then the ground shook violently. The air crackled, as if the storm was brewing from the depths of the earth itself, and then something invisible slammed into them. Ravi was thrown backward, his body hitting the cold stone. His friend collapsed, his body convulsing in unnatural spasms. His eyes rolled back, and from his lips came a voice that was not his own. "You were warned." The voice was ancient, venomous, lacked with a power beyond human understanding. Ravi felt his stomach drop as his friend's lips curled into a twisted, unnatural grin, a grin that did not belong to him. In pure terror, Ravi yanked his friend up and bolted, his lungs burning as he sprinted toward the entrance. The whispers turned into a scream, shrieking into the night, the presence chasing them like an unseen predator. The moment they crossed the fort boundary, everything went silent. His friend collapsed, drenched in a cold sweat, his breath rigid. But when he opened his eyes, there was nothing but confusion. He remembered nothing. The next morning, shaken and desperate for answers, Ravi spoke to villagers. Their faces turned grave as an elder murmured, "You have seen her, the cursed one, the witch of Bhangarh. She was executed centuries ago. But before she died, she vowed that no one would ever live here again. And so she remains waiting, counting, taking those who dare defy the warnings. Some never leave, and those who do are never the same." Ravi deleted the footage. He never spoke of that night again. But the memory of those black, empty eyes still haunt him. And sometimes in the dead of night, he still hears the whispers. Some places should never be disturbed. The curse of Bhangarh is not just a tale. It's a warning. Those who ignore it may never return, and if they do, they may bring something back with them. So, if you ever found yourself in Bhangarh, remember this: when the sun sets, leave before she finds you first. If you enjoyed this chilling true horror story, subscribe to become part of the family for real-life paranormal encounters. And remember, not all shadows are empty. If you have some stories to share, write in the comment or email us.